Good morning. We are extremely pleased that you are here. It is good to come together for the purpose of co-creating. Do you agree?
Yes.
Do you feel clear about what you are wanting from this day? To receive and to give to it? Are you enjoying your own focus? Are you enjoying how life comes to you? Sometimes you say at you. Life comes to you in response to your vibrational point of attraction, and from that new determinations are made by you. Yes? Are you enjoying how your focused desire keeps happening to you? Do you feel like you are getting pretty good at focusing in the direction of your desire? That's really good. That really is the key to deliberate creation. It's the key to living a happy life, is to be focused in the direction of your desire. We're going to put that into a new term here. At least it's a phrase we haven't offered to you before. And it's the power of non-resisted desire. Oh, the power of non-resisted desire. Someday you'll get some of that. Teasing you a little bit, but mostly you don't have non-resisted or unresisted desire. You have desires that you resist with beliefs. In other words, I want more money, but where I stand right now financially is so in my face. So I have a desire for more money in an experience of not enough. So would you call that non-resisted desire or resisted desire? I have a desire for an improved relationship with this one or that one, but I have this reality of what the relationship currently is. So does that seem like an unresisted desire? Or is it a desire that is sort of muted by reality? So you must be wondering, well, then I guess we're doomed, because reality is sort of obvious. In other words, the phone rings, people drop by. I've got a computer and a smartphone. So it is not a simple thing for you to have non-resisted desire, because reality keeps messing with it. Now, it doesn't need to mess with it. You could get so focused. You could decide in such a powerful way that you're going to be a selective sifter and only focus upon the reality of your life that doesn't resist your desires. But that would require sleeping a lot, tremendous amounts of meditation, and lobotomies. Because life is what it is, and that's a good thing. We are not wanting to make you think that you've got to get so disciplined in your thought that you just stop looking at reality altogether, although we would far rather that you create reality rather than face it. But facing reality is part of creating new reality, because there is a bouncing off place, and that's where you stand. And your current beliefs, you didn't make them up. Life taught them to you. You learned them because you gave attention to things, and the law of attraction matched you up with things that were like them. And so it would feel ridiculous to you to just deny your reality and say that something that is isn't, or something that isn't is, because you are practical in nature, and that serves you sometimes and doesn't serve you sometimes. But what we really are asking you to consider is not giving up your now reality altogether, not even, or not ignoring it or denying it, but just get out ahead of it with your thoughts. Sometimes do, meaning do some segment intending. I've just got into my automobile and I'm on my way somewhere, and in this segment I want to have a comfortable drive, and I want to meet up with other compatible drivers, and I want to feel happy in my body and in my vehicle, and I want to be rested and ready when I arrive where I'm going. That kind of thing, getting out ahead of it. Because when you're getting out ahead of it, when you're looking forward, you're less likely to be contradicting your own desires. Now, it doesn't mean that just because you're looking toward the future that you're not contradicting desires, because you sort of do that. If you listen to a meal around a table with a few people, and you listen with new ears following this time we are together, you may find yourself a little startled at how much looking back at things to complain about goes on almost everywhere you go. And almost no one knows that that is the defeating element. That is the opposite of discovering the awesome power of non-resisted focus. We've been saying to you for a while, you've been listening to us for a while, we've been saying to you for a while that one who is connected to source energy, we've said it in a few different ways, one who's connected to the stream, one who is in the vortex, one who's tuned in, tapped in, turned on, one who's under the influence of source, all of those things meaning the same thing. One who is connected to source energy is more powerful than millions who are not. That is a non-resisted thought, and we want you to discover for yourself the power of non-resisted thought, because we love you so much you just hardly ever do it. You are so objective with your thoughts. You are so weighing the pros and the cons and the pluses and the minuses. You're so not wanting to hurt someone's feelings who's standing in a belching of complaint, and you don't want to make waves, and it feels weird to you if you've trained your thoughts into optimism when you are talking or living with a pessimist. We know how that is, and we're not asking you to divorce your pessimist. We're really not. We're asking you to discover the power of focus and influence your pessimistic others into alignment with their own source energy. What we really want for you is that you discover your own power, and until you do, then you're sort of sloppy in your creating. You're creating by default, and then you make up stuff about how it works because you innately know that things should be going well for you, and when they're not, then you come to flawed conclusions, like it's not fair when it always is, or like you're not blessed when you always are, or like you're not good when you absolutely are, or like you're not deserving when you certainly are, or like somebody else is taking advantage when that cannot be. It's attraction, 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 attraction. It's attraction. It is attraction. It's attraction. It's attraction. It's attraction. It's only attraction. There is no assertion. Therefore, our yelling does not help. It's attraction. It's only attraction. It's only attraction. And you've got to figure out what your point of attraction is. But here's the thing. You are more than this physical body. You are this physical body, and this physical body matters, and you in this personality that you know as you is an extension of source energy, and that source energy of which you are an extension is alive and current in your experience, and also has a point of attraction. We call that your inner being. You can call it whatever you want to, but you are an extension of it, and that which you are an extension of is pure positive energy. That which you are an extension of is undiluted, non-resistant focus. So when you in your physicalness are living a moment in time, and you clearly know what you don't want because it felt awful when you lived it, in that moment you launch an equivalent rocket of desire. That experience which was unpleasant to you was a clarifying moment. And in its clarification, you launched a rocket of desire, which this non-physical, undiluted, non-resistant, pure positive energy, powerful part of you received and focused upon. And that's been going on for so long, for more than you have the ability to understand in terms of time, for more than you have the ability to understand in terms of your beingness. That non-resistant part of you is powerful because of the amount of life that has been lived, and what's been sorted and sifted, and what's been decided, and who you really are. And when you hook up with that part of you, you have the same power.